Listen up. We're peeling back the layers of India, beyond the palaces and festivals. This isn't a travel brochure. We're diving into the raw reality that rarely makes the postcards. Survival here is about understanding the challenges faced by over 1 billion people. True travel means seeing the world as it is, its beauty and its brutality. This video is for explorers who want the full picture. We're here to raise awareness, to foster respect and understanding. So grab your pack. We're venturing into India's complex terrain. Let's get started. Pollution is our first challenge, an invisible enemy you feel with every breath. In cities like Delhi and Mumbai, smog chokes the sky, and the air is thick with exhaust and dust. Rivers like the Yamuna, once sacred, now run with industrial waste and sewage. Locals adapt, masks for air, buying water, but not everyone can afford these defenses. Pollution is the first and perhaps most pervasive dark side you'll encounter. Space is scarce in India's megacities. Density is overwhelming, trains and buses packed to the brim. This pressure creates vast slums like Dharavi, where millions live in cramped homes. Life is tough, but communities are resilient. Slums are hubs of industry, but sanitation is poor. The contrast between skyscrapers and slums is stark. The struggle for space defines urban survival. Child labor is a harsh reality in India. Kids work in markets and stalls, sacrificing education. Poverty traps families, making escape difficult. Kids do adult jobs, often in danger. The issue is complex. Money isn't a solution. Awareness is key. Behind products, a stolen childhood. A reminder of the human cost behind the economy. Gender inequality is a daily struggle for many women in India. Patriarchal norms limit opportunities, especially in rural areas. Safety is a constant concern. Women plan routes and face scrutiny. Inequality shows up in education and work. The fight for equality is ongoing, waged with resilience. Corruption is a hidden tax woven into daily life. Bribes, baksheesh, grease the wheels for permits, tickets, or even traffic stops. For travelers, it's confusing and frustrating. Rules can seem negotiable. Corruption drains resources from public services and deepens inequality. Your best defense: know official prices, be patient, and stand your ground. The divide between rich and poor is impossible to ignore. Luxury malls stand across from families living on the pavement. In rural areas, poverty is entrenched. Farmers depend on the monsoon, and a failed crop can mean disaster. Malnutrition, lack of clean water, and limited healthcare are daily struggles for millions. Behind every statistic is a story of struggle and hope. Poverty is a side of India that stays with you. Water is life, but in many parts of India, it's dangerously scarce. Rivers dry up, wells run empty, and entire regions face months of severe shortages. People queue for hours for just a few pots of water. Scarcity strains communities, impacts farming, and keeps girls out of school. It's a daily crisis, a stark reminder of how precious water is. Indian traffic is chaos. Lanes are suggestions, horns are constant, and everyone fights for space. Roads teem with cars, rickshaws, bikes, pedestrians, and even cows. Accidents are common. Safety rules are often ignored. As a traveler, choose transport wisely and never assume right of way. Tourist scams are everywhere, sophisticated and relentless. From gem scams to fake travel offices, they aim to take your money. Scammers prey on confusion. Be skeptical, verify, and say no. Avoid strangers and too good deals. Stay sharp, it's a mental game. Awareness is your shield. Animal suffering is a silent backdrop in Indian cities. Stray animals struggle to survive, facing neglect and cruelty. Wildlife tourism can be exploitative. Think twice before engaging. These practices cause immense suffering. Support ethical sanctuaries and animal welfare. Your choices matter. Don't fund cruelty. Compassion extends to all beings. Sanitation is a massive challenge, especially outside tourist centers. Open defecation is common, not by choice, but necessity. Poor sanitation contaminates water and spreads disease. Government campaigns are making progress, but change is slow. Travelers should carry sanitizer and stick to bottled water. Sanitation is the foundation of public health and a basic need for millions. The caste system, though outlawed, still shapes lives in India. Dalits and lower caste groups face discrimination, exclusion, and even violence. Caste can dictate jobs, social status, and access to resources. The struggle for equality is ongoing and defines modern India's journey. India's wild places face deforestation, pollution, and rapid development. Tigers and elephants face shrinking habitats and poaching. Rivers are dammed, forests cleared, ecosystems at risk. Conservationists and communities strive to protect what's left. Travelers see mining scars and pollution in parks. The balance between development and preservation is fragile. The future of India's natural heritage hangs in the balance. Urban India is a wall of sound. Honking horns, engines, vendors, and music. Noise pollution is relentless, raising stress and disrupting sleep. Locals tune it out, but for visitors, it's overwhelming. Finding quiet is rare. Parks, temples, or earplugs are your refuge. It's a paradox in a land known for meditation and inner peace. Surviving the soundscape is part of the adventure. Unchecked mass tourism can destroy what makes a place special. Popular destinations buckle, resources are stretched, and waste piles up. Local culture is diluted, and communities pushed out. Travelers must choose sustainable options, respect customs, and support local businesses. Venture off the beaten path and spread your impact. Leave places better than you found them. We've faced tough truths, but the goal isn't to discourage, it's to prepare. India's beauty and resilience shine brightest when we acknowledge its shadows. Awareness is the first step toward change. Our choices matter. They can be a force for good. Thanks for joining this journey. Stay aware and never stop exploring.